Welcome to Tater Time Football, where we talk about everything around football. Here's your host, Tater Tot. Hey guys, welcome to Tater Time Football. This is week 2. Real quick, we're gonna do the top 25 teams, but I'm gonna start off with the top 15, and then after that, Cole's gonna do the 16 through 25. So here's where we stand on this. You got Ohio State at number 1. Penn State at number 2, LSU at 3, Georgia at 4, 5 Miami, 6 Oregon, 7 Texas, 8 Clemson, 9 Notre Dame, 10 South Carolina, 11 Illinois, 12 Arizona State, 13 Florida, 14 Florida State, and Michigan at number 15. And now I'll leave this to Cole. All right.
Starting off with our people right outside the top 15, we're going to start with number 16, Iowa State. I think Iowa State, so far, pretty good. I mean, I haven't really seen anything necessarily bad. I mean, they did play South Dakota, but next game to go against the rivals, Iowa, who's not necessarily ranked anymore, but should be a pretty good game. I'd like to see where they're going to go this year. What do you have your thoughts on that?
After watching their first game in week 0, I think they did pretty good in Dublin. But also going on into their next game that they had, hey, they took care of business. They just went in there and took care of business like they should.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really all I can say. Is like they just need to keep it up if they want to make it in that playoff, you know. And they're just right on the border. Well, not really on the border because 12 team playoff. So they're really climbing though. Like they surprised me a lot. And at first I was gonna say like earlier this season that it was Kansas State and Iowa State to look for. But Iowa State's just better than Kansas State. I'm sorry. But I go with that.
Okay. Next up, we got number 17, SMU. The Bulldogs, man, they had a little run into the playoffs. I had some hope for them. I'd like to see, a school that's not so popular succeed. I kind of knew their Cinderella story was probably going to get cut short, and it did. But they put up a good fight, for what they had. And
yeah,
so far this year, I mean, they played East Texas A&M. Did a pretty good job handling them, but I like to see where they move on from this. What about you?
I really want to see if they can make it through the playoff. If they make it to the playoff, let's just see if they can make it all the way through. And that's pretty much all I can say right now until I see a little bit more of SMU. I got to be able to see it to believe it. Because, like, this year, nothing's, like, just given. You never know what's going to happen. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
No, you don't. All right. Up next, we have number 18, Oklahoma. How do you feel about Oklahoma so far this year? I mean, I know it's only been one game against Illinois State, but what do you see?
Well, I just hope they really improve from last year because last year they just did not look good coming to the SEC. I actually thought they would do really good last year, but they just didn't
They
show
look
it
good
last
in the end
year.
against Alabama, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, well they did do that. Like they did beat, but you also had Milroe threw like 2 interceptions in that game. But I also found out though in that game was he just didn't step up in the pocket and then actually pass a ball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but go on. But
okay.
Yeah.
Is that all you got for Oklahoma?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that out.
Okay.
But
All right. Well, I think Oklahoma. I don't know. It's hard to tell so far what they got going on this year. I know they played Illinois State. Not saying it's a bad team. Not saying they're a great team. Held them out. I mean, it's only a field goal, so that's pretty good. But their next game should be a pretty good one since they go against number 15 Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we'll talk about that later. But yeah, kind of excited to see how they pan out this year in the SEC. Yeah. And next up, number 19, Texas A&M, the Aggies. What you think?
Well, like I said, this is like week 1, so it's really like you can't judge teams off of their first week.
No,
I don't care who it is. I don't care. It's just you're trying to figure out the personnel you have, and Nick Saban even said it. He said you're just trying to figure out what your personnel is. It's like you don't know what you have until they hit the field. You know, you don't know what you have until they hit the field. Are they going to be good? Are they going to be bad? But that tells you what they need to improve on. So I really, even if A&M didn't look too hot this week, I'm not going to judge them by this week. I want to see them go up against a decent opponent to kind of see where they stand. So, but I still give them the benefit of the doubt of being decent this year.
Okay. Yeah, I think they should be. They'll probably make another run to the playoffs if everything goes their way. I think defense is lacking a little bit there, but I mean, honestly, there was only like one big play that I saw that. Well, there's 2 big plays I saw that kind of.
Yeah.
They had let up, but that's all right. But at number 20, we have Ole Miss, old Lane Kiffin.
Get your popcorn
coming off
ready.
A game of Georgia State. Blew them out 63-7. I mean, you got to feel pretty good about that. Lane Kiffin definitely doesn't take his foot off the gas, even in the games like this, which I mean, I kind of like.
Yeah.
I think they'll do pretty good this year. Always one to watch out for now that Lane's there.
Yes.
But what do you think?
I really think that Ole Miss has a chance to actually make it all the way, but I'm not going to get into that like week 1 because, like I said, you really can't judge by then or by that. But once they get into SEC play, we'll see what they can do and just kind of go from there.
Okay.
But now, I believe they could do
number 21. I know you like some Alabama. I wonder, I mean, there's no signs or anything that you're a big Bama fan, not a clock or a blanket on the wall.
Hey.
Let's do a little, because I know we'll probably get to them at the end of the show.
Yeah.
So let's do a little quick brief. They're coming up against Louisiana Monroe.
Mr. Dreaming over here.
I'm not really excited. Had a bad dream that they lost.
You better hope they're wrong.
Whatever.
You better hope they're wrong,
I mean,
mister.
Hey, man, it's whatever, but I think there's a lot to work on. I'll talk about it later in the show, but what do you think right now?
They have a lot of problems. It's either Florida State's just that good or Alabama's just that trash. Like, let's just be honest here. It's like it's either Florida State's just that good or Alabama's just that trash. Because none of what Alabama showed is Alabama football. And every other SEC team could tell you everybody's been all over them. And they deserve to be all over them because you let those kids be out till 2 a.m. doing whatever and all this. It's like you can't win games like that. That's not discipline. That's not like, trying to get your players ready for a game. That's coach's problem. Like,
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just a game. Like, a lot of people have been getting worked up about Alabama losing. But there's a lot more important stuff to be worried about than Alabama losing football. Okay?
Yeah.
But there again, yes, we need to improve. And I agree with that. And that's all I have to say.
For now. He's going to rant on a little bit later. Trying to keep him wrangled in that pig that pig pen right there.
I try not to
But,
talk as much about Alabama for you guys because, I know I do wear some Crimson Tide glasses sometimes. Some of the people tell me. Hey, but
all he sees is red.
all I say is I love all you guys that do watch the show and all that. I appreciate y'all for everything. But sometimes I get on my little rants, so I appreciate y'all for hanging in there with me.
All right, we got 4 more teams left. We got number 22, Tennessee. You got anything you noticed so far besides that they let Syracuse score 26 points?
Cole?
Yeah.
Syracuse. Well, I tell you last year, you can't
I don't see it so far.
You can't doubt Syracuse.
I don't see it so far.
Well, they almost could have beat Tennessee.
Sarah lose.
Well,
no Syracuse, Sarah lose.
Hey, it's okay. You and that too lame. Or Syracuse. Okay, Sarah lose. Yeah, I think Tennessee is looking pretty good, and like I said, you can't judge them even though they were playing Syracuse. Syracuse is a good team, especially like defensively. I've seen a lot of years past where they do have defense, and it's really tough to run, do a lot of things on them. But I think once you kind of wear them down, they're not really a threat. So, but go on.
I don't got much to say about Tennessee. I didn't get to watch a whole lot of that. But I know real quick we got number 23, Indiana. To me, they kind of struggled against Old Dominion. I mean, 27-14.
Yes.
I'd expect a little bit more, but you can't take away from smaller teams nowadays. Football is just football.
Yeah.
No matter who you are. But you got anything to say about Indiana, real quick?
No, not really. Except I wish them luck this year, because I remember watching the playoff. I know your dad and a lot of people like Indiana, and it's not really just because of that, but I really was rooting for them in the playoff because I was like, hey, yeah, they need to win. So it gave me some sort of hope and be able to actually, who do I want to win it if Alabama doesn't make it? That's what makes it so much fun. It's like, who do you think could actually win it? So you got to be optimistic, but you also got to be honest.
Yeah. And then
Texas
real
Tech.
quick, we got number 24 Texas Tech and number 25 Utah. I didn't get to see any of the games with Texas Tech because it just wasn't broadcasted. And Utah did beat the crap out of UCLA 43-10.
Okay. And that completes that. Now we can get into the picks. Finally. By the time Jesus come back. All right. So starting off on Saturday the 6th at 11 a.m. So I'm going to do 11 a.m. games first. So you have Florida International against number 2 Penn State.
Should be a pretty good game for Penn State, at least.
Yeah. Pretty easy pick. Penn State.
I'd say Penn State pretty handedly.
Now you got San Jose State versus Texas, number 7. Pretty easy here, Texas.
Yep, I think Archman should come back probably with the fire under him. Maybe throw some numbers out there.
Yeah, maybe get a little bit of time to be able to kind of get the, shakies out. Because last week he just seemed like
it was a tough team to play.
Yeah. Also in Ohio State, it's pretty tough.
Yeah,
to play.
It's tough.
Now you have number 11 Illinois at Duke.
I'm gonna pick Duke. I'm gonna pick my wild card, beat Duke.
I'm gonna go Duke too because it's a very interesting place to play. It really is, like, very interesting. So yes, I'm gonna go Duke here too. Now you have Eastern Texas A&M at Florida State. Well, I would hope Florida State can like withstand that after the whooping they gave on Alabama.
I mean, they should pretty handily beat this A&M team. I don't necessarily think they're ranked number 14. I think maybe like 18 or 19 might suit them better. I think it's kind of a big jump from unranked 14.
Yeah.
All props to their coach and was it Tommy Castellanos?
Yes.
Who was at Boston College last year and beat Florida State. So, I mean, hey man, he's doing his job. I mean, he talks a little smack, but I mean, hey, he's doing his job, man.
Yeah, he's getting the job done. But I'm just messing. But Iowa and Iowa State. This is actually gonna be a good game because it's in Iowa State. But I know Iowa looks like garbage all the time. The past they're
not the same.
They're not the same
Iowa that I remember growing up with. But
so I'm gonna go with Iowa State here.
Yeah, I think Iowa State's offense kind of just rolled over Iowa.
Oh, I forgot we're only doing top 15. Oops.
Oh, you're right. Cut.
But we'll still we can pick it. It's just there again. It's not going to count towards what we have. You got Baylor. No, we're not going to do that.
You better hurry up.
Baylor and SMU. Who do you have? Real quick. SMU? For me.
SMU. Let's go with that.
All right.
Let's go with Bulldogs. Mustangs.
Where they are. Kennesaw State. And Indiana.
Too easy. Who's your daddy?
Indiana. Okay. Now you got Kent State at number 24, Texas Tech. Texas Tech.
Kent State.
Oh my gosh. It can just be difficult. It's not like they count anyway.
But that's messed up.
Utah State at Texas A&M, number 19. Texas A&M.
Yep, Texas A&M.
Okay, Grambling at Ohio State, number 1.
Oh, that's a tough one right there.
Oh yeah, Ohio State. Austin P.
What?
P-E-Y. Pay. Austin Pay.
Yeah.
Okay. At Georgia. I'm gonna go Georgia here.
Yeah, I mean Bulldogs should handle business.
Oklahoma State at number 6, Oregon.
Since it's at Oregon, I think I'm gonna go Ducks.
Okay. Quack quack. All right, now we got Troy at Clemson. Gonna go Clemson here.
Oh, poor Troy, but yeah,
Poor
go
Troy.
Clemson.
Okay, now you got Ole Miss and Kentucky. This is at Kentucky, so it could be a interesting game.
I know they're a wild card in the SEC. You never know.
Yeah. So,
I'm gonna go with the Rebels this time.
All right. Now you got East Tennessee State at Tennessee.
Who'd you pick for Kentucky and Ole Miss?
Oh, I said Ole Miss.
Ole Miss? Okay.
And then East Tennessee State at Tennessee, number 22. This is at 2:30.
Go Vols.
Okay. No, I ain't saying it. Okay. Now you got UAB and Navy. I'm gonna actually go UAB.
I'm gonna go UAB. Yeah. UAB.
It's like I want Navy to win. Yes, I agree, but
I think I just seen a little show about UAB and their sports facilities. I was wanting to watch that.
So I just want to kind of see what they can do in that game. Now you got South Florida. This is a team that I said should be ranked right now because of how they decimated freaking Boise. But that's just me. Now this is their true test. If they can beat Florida, then they are the truth. for now.
Okay, if it can beat Florida, I'll be impressed.
Okay.
But I'm actually impressed that Florida's ranked number 13. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
So,
compared to last
year, chomp in the swamp, man. I think Florida chews them up.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna go a little crazy with it. South Florida.
Go crazy.
I'm gonna go South
Alrighty.
Florida. And now you got Cal Poly at Utah, number 25.
Utah Utes, man.
Utah. Not Utah. Yeah, Utah.
You want to pick Cal? Okay.
Bethune-Cookman at Miami.
I'm trying to figure out these names, man. But
Don't
yeah,
worry.
hurricane
They're
season for them.
Hurricane. South Carolina State at South Carolina. South Carolina here.
Yep, go Gamecocks.
Army at Kansas State. I'm going to go Army here. I want to see what Army can do to Kansas State because...
I'll pick Kansas State this time.
Okay. Hey, they got to have somebody pick them. Louisiana Tech at LSU, number 3. They're number 3.
Ooh, Louisiana. Yeah, they're number 3. They beat Clemson.
Ooh, so now I'm going to have to go with LSU. Who?
LSU.
Okay.
Go Tigers, as they say.
Don't say that. Number 12, what? Arizona State at Mississippi State.
I gotta go with Arizona State. I don't think Mississippi State can pull it out. I'm not sure what they're doing, what they can do yet.
They did okay, but I think they could do better. I'm going to go with Arizona State right now. And now you got number 15, Michigan, at Oklahoma, number 18. I think Michigan's going to mop the floor. I think they're just going to mop the floor with Oklahoma. Not really like a blowout, but it's going to be them probably coming out with the win. Now you got Ball State, and I'm mentioning Auburn right now because it's only fair. If I'm going to mention Alabama, I have to mention Auburn. Ball State at Auburn. I'm going to pick Auburn here.
Auburn, yeah, Auburn has a really good team so far. From what I've seen, like fundamentally wise, and the quarterback is really, he's a problem for some defenses.
Yes, especially ours.
Elusiveness, and he actually he has good decision making when throwing passes. So I'll give him that. So yeah, go Auburn. Hope to talk about them in a second, but yeah, that's who I got.
I'm gonna go with Auburn too. They really impressed me a lot, and I really think that they could be a factor. And then maybe if they can make it to the playoff, kudos to them. But there again, they just got to keep it up. That's all I could say, really. Now you got ULM at Alabama.
Well, since it's at Alabama, I guess I'll pick Alabama. Yeah, I know my dream said differently, but
I'm going to pick Alabama here. But I'm actually almost thinking that it's my fault that they keep losing because I keep picking them. I pick them and they lose. If I don't pick them, they don't lose. So I'm going to go Alabama here because this should be a eye-opener game. Maybe they can get a lot of stuff put together. We'll see if they actually woke up
from what happened.
Because they just were sleepwalking or something. I don't know. From what I heard on that sideline, it was not like the energy you would think it would be, because I think it was you, Cole, sent me something about A.J. McCarron being over on the sideline. He said the energy just wasn't there. And it's like,
it's a different, weird culture.
It's like you can't win games like that. And I hate to say it, if we do so happen to, it be a big problem, they could lose a lot of games. And I mean, they would only win. I think we're gonna look like, if anything, If we keep it up, we're going to look like Florida State last year, 2-10. Like, I'm telling you, we're only going to beat the little teams. The two little teams that we play that we call rinky-dink teams. I don't want that to be true, but that's what it looked like in that game. With that attitude and everything, that's the type of loss ratio that you would be looking at. And Kalen DeBoer, I like him, but he is too soft on these guys. He needs to make them accountable for all that they do. It's like when they mess up, you make them know that they messed up. If they, got caught, speeding, you make them accountable for it. Like, it's just like even in other attributes of life, you're trying to teach these kids how to do right, but you're too afraid to tell them. It's like you got to tell these guys, this is the SEC, and if you want to win in the SEC, you got to be a little bit tougher and less soft on these kids, because these guys are just going to walk all over you and act like you're nothing to them. And I know you're not Nick Saban, and I know he's not, but it's just like he's got to get better, or he's going to get fired. And, like, I don't want us to be like Auburn where we fire a coach every freaking year. Like, it's sad. But that's how I feel about it. And, like, I hope they get it together. I hope they do good. But at the same time, there's nothing to lose sleep over. Like I said earlier when we started the show, there's a lot more important stuff to be worried about than that team, like Alabama messing up,
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, I'll give you my little spiel for about 2-3 minutes on a couple teams. Go ahead and start my stuff. But
now I'm done ranting.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
He's all happy now. But first,
let me close these. All right. Go on.
Okay. So first, I'm going to talk about Florida State. Florida State showed up. They showed up. They knew what they had to do. They knew how to take care of business. They have a good offense coordinator, Gus Malzahn. He likes to do little run options. He does these little crazy schemes. He didn't have to do too much crazy schemes because apparently our defense just doesn't know how to play defense right now. But honestly, they came in and handled their business. I can't fault. Sure, there was a couple calls that maybe. I mean, I'm not even talking about the target. I don't necessarily think it was targeting how it looks, but I mean, there's the whole. It's just how that play was. If you look at who he hit, I wouldn't say it was. But honestly, as a whole, for like all of college football this last weekend, there's a lot of bad reffing. I thought we were done with that last year, but we're not. So, I mean, at Florida State, who else was I going to talk about? Let's go straight to Alabama. Alabama, there's so many things fundamentally wrong. The defense does not look poised. The offense, it just looks uncoordinated. Ty Simpson, he's been waiting to get this job, and he finally got it. And he just didn't look all that great. But then again, his offensive line doesn't look that great. Bernard looks like our best receiver right now.
Yes.
Most level-headed, best at route running, a little bit of everything overall.
Yes.
Ryan Williams, I like the guy. Dude's fast. But like I went back and watched some of the stuff after I watched AJ McCarron's little podcast he does. He's not wrong. I mean, Ryan Williams, he was really bad at some of the routes he was running, and he was doing more of a jog over the middle, and he wasn't separating. And I know he had a couple bad passes from Ty Simpson that were behind him or too low. But like, man, dude's he's 18 now, but dude's a star, man. That dude can be a star, but you got to put in the time and effort. You got to put in the work. And I'm just I'm not seeing it as a whole. Like, I don't see it from anybody. I don't see it even from the coaches. Like, honestly, like I was never a big fan of DeBoer when they said they were going to hire him. I didn't quite understand it. He's from Washington. I didn't think his resume was that impressive just because from where he's from. Not saying that other conference is bad
It's
or not
just
as
this
good,
is the
but
SEC.
SEC and Big Ten, this whole
Yeah,
coast,
yeah.
dude, the football
Big
is
Ten.
different. I mean, as Cam Newton, he's went on a rampage. He was dead right. Stop hiring these coaches that don't know SEC ball, that don't know the marketability of these teams. Like, I'm not really necessarily looking forward to the season, but I'm still gonna watch.
Yeah.
I think there's too much right now that's wrong, and every time they try to like criticize him, he doesn't want to like say like, yeah, my players, they just didn't do their job. He's like, no, well, we didn't quite do it, but I still think they're doing good. It's like, no, man, they're doing terrible. Like, just say
It's like
it.
you gotta be honest with these guys. It's like, because like if you're working in a job, you want someone to tell you that you're doing wrong. It's like, if I'm messing something up, tell me I'm messing up. Don't just let me just blatantly run into a wall and not warn me, hey, there's a wall here. Like, you know, you're basically running kids, like, these are 18, 19-year-old kids.
Yeah.
It's like, they don't know anything more than that you do. It's like, yeah, they make a lot of money, but they have more money than anything. Like, you know, they're not really, you're not putting them, making them, like I said, accountable for their actions. You're not making them accountable for when they mess up. And you have to make, that doesn't matter what team it is. You have to hold your players accountable. And that's the main thing. It's like discipline is key.
Yeah.
There's no discipline. And there again, and I've seen it on a lot of teams though. Yeah. Lack of discipline.
Last thing I would say is that Auburn kind of impressed me with their poise against Baylor. Their quarterback was Arnold.
Arnold. I'm going to start calling him Arnold.
Hey man, dude's good. I like it. Dude is mobile, throws correctly. I mean, just he's on it. I think this might be Hugh Freeze's turnaround season. I don't know if we play them in at Auburn this year. We'll probably get beaten down, probably pretty bad.
It's at Auburn.
If it's at Auburn, we're probably gonna lose this year. Hey man, if I don't know what to say about Alabama right now. I just kind of
we're
I
gonna
won't lose
have
sleep
to
about anything, but it's kind of like something like when if I'm working on Saturday, I'm less likely to tune in right now for
until
they
show you
games.
Some sort of improvement. It's like they who knows though. Like I said, I think it was last week. You remember how I said Ohio State? You sling a little bit of dirt in somebody's face. I said, and sometimes people can turn it around just like that. Maybe that's a little bit of the spark that they need, the fire lit up under them, because social media has been lighting them up. Like, First Take, all of that has been just lighting him up because they're disappointed in him. So I really like that, and hopefully they take that to heart and and change it. But that's all we have this week. I was just gonna let y'all know that if I have time this weekend, I'm gonna live stream on Saturday and kind of take in comments like during the show, and kind of y'all just give me what y'all feel or like what y'all are seeing on the games and all that, and we'll just kind of talk it through, and I'll give you a little bit of commentary of the game. So, you got anything else to say, Cole?
No, I think I got it all out.
All right. Hey, and I appreciate y'all for watching. Well, we appreciate you for watching, and the fact is, though, we really have been enjoying this so far, and I promise, even though Alabama's down, I'm going to keep the show going. I ain't going to give up on this show. It's not just run by Bama. It's run by all of you and run by, like, football itself. So Y'all have a good one, and see y'all in the next video.